Hello, beautiful people. Most welcome to the page here on GBC News. This is where we do chit-chatting. This is where we get those who matter when it comes to sports development. And today, the chapter on the page is about the upcoming National Handball Elective Congress, or the elections that will be coming on. So, the Handball Association of Ghana will be going for their congress, or to their congress, and this time it's an elective one. They are going to really elect new leaders for the next 4 years, indeed, to really see if there will be a new wind of change that will blow in handball on the national front, so that we see indeed that it is not only Greater Accra and the Volta region and some other regions that play, but you are going to see real national handball. Handball should be felt everywhere, just like the way we see football being played everywhere, and there is a national league and everything. And so the elections will be coming up. My sources say it is this weekend on a Saturday, but as it stands now, as at the time of coming to the studio, I am not sure for where you are going to have the elections in terms of the venue, whether at the Accra Sports Stadium Media Center or wherever, whether it will be virtual or not, but we live to see, because we are not in normal times. Today I've been joined by one of the presidential aspirants, somebody who wants to lead the Handball National Federation for the next 4 years, and is in the person of Mr. Kofi Yesu Dadzie. Yes, this was the gentleman who was, I can call him still the immediate past Greater Accra handball chairman or president. I don't know. The handball, how do you call yourself president? The regional president. Regional, you call yourself president.
You know, that is the title for the IHF. So anybody who takes any position as the leader of any of the associations, you pick that title. So as
if you become, delegates decide to vote for you and you win the national elections, how will you be referred to as president?
The national president.
And they will add national to it, that you are the national president.
Yes.
But
so if you are regional president,
so you were the regional, but you don't want to be called the chairman.
Well, once the chairmanship or the presidency is a title, and anybody who knows that you are a leader will try to refer to you in one way or the other. So if you mention chairman, so be it. If you mention president, I don't have any problem.
So with this discussion, I will refer to him as Paul. I want to call him as Paul. Yes.
So I prefer the Yesu.
You prefer Yesu. Okay. Okay, you prefer Yesu, so I'll call him Yesu. Not Christo, but Yesu. Okay, Yesu, good to have you and welcome. It's been a while since you joined me here on set. Tell me a little bit about this sport you want to lead. When we talk about handball, really, what sort of sports is this? And in terms of value, we know football, what it's doing. We know what tennis is doing. We know what basketball is doing, and other disciplines, swimming and stuff. Now, when we talk about handball globally, worldwide, how strong, how big is this sport?
Thank you very much, Mr. Tio, for bringing me into your show this morning. Let me use this opportunity to say good morning to all the handball lovers out there, my school, and everybody who has been following handball to this stage. If you talk about handball is a team sport, in short. It's a game that is being played by 7 aside, I should say, with a goalkeeper. That is, any team that goes on the court to play, you have 6 players and then 1 person designated as the goalkeeper. So the 2 teams playing on the court, we have 14 players on the court playing. And it is being played on a hard surface of 20 by 40 meters. That is the dimension. And when you get on the pitch, there are other demarcations where we have the goalkeeper's restricted area, we have the changing zone, we have the substitution area, we have the penalty spot. There are so many dimensions on the court. If you are not into it and the people are playing, you might think it is just something simple that you can run through. But I tell you, it is very difficult and very technical. And if you are not into it, you find it very difficult to go by it. So, in short, that is what I can say about handball. It's a team game and it's being played in Ghana as well. So
in terms of the value, can we say that for football, we can transfer players, and then huge amount of money. Players moving from club to club or country to country, and then they get money.
Yes.
How big is the sport in terms of the network?
Yes. When it comes to handball, the same thing exists. Just like any other sporting event, that we have people being transferred from one country to the other, from one team to the other, and the country can generate income out of that. Handball is the same. We can do so, but we haven't gotten to the level that we can transfer. Yeah, we have Ghanaians who are playing outside. They are not here, and it is difficult to bring them down simply because some of them, they went on their own way, and by bringing them down becomes very difficult. But it is just like any other sporting event that people can go on international level and be playing, and we have the professionals who are into other teams. Handball is just like that.
We've seen you on the local scene, specifically the Greater Accra. You leading the Greater Accra. How many months, years did you stay in office for Greater Accra?
Yeah, when it comes to handball, I have been in handball for over 28 years. I started playing handball when I was in training college. It was introduced to me through one Mr. Abroka. Abroka happens to be my PE tutor when I was in training college. I completed St. Joseph Training College, Bichim, in the year 1993. So if it comes to teaching, I have been in teaching close to 30 years. And I've gone through the ranks, and I know a lot of things when it comes to the handball. So Greater Accra, when I came here, I became the regional president for just one term.
Okay.
And one term, that means 4 years. Yes, and the 4 years, it was just about 2 or 3 months ago that we went on the elections, and I stepped down for the others to take charge. Not because I cannot take the mantle as the president for the Greater Accra, but you know, we are human. When you are working, and the people that you are working, sometimes they want to dictate, and then they think they cannot use you, or they cannot bring out their own interests and other things by going by the principles of how things should be done. Then they see you to be a difficult person. So at the point, I took a decision to step aside for them to move on. So that is the reason why I stepped down for the event to go on. But being somebody who is so passionate about handball, and then knowing how events should turn around, I said, no, I can't sit down for these national elections to go by without taking part. So I decided to pick my nominations, and that is the reason why I'm coming out to, as somebody said, rescue the Handball Association of Ghana.
Really, what are you bringing on board? This is national elections. Tell us some of the things that we should expect if the delegates decide that they will give you their power through their thumb. You get 4 years to lead the national federation. What are we supposed to see if you are given the nod?
Yeah, Theo, it's good that you have asked these questions, but you don't go to war by showing your opponents what you are capable of doing. What I can say on this national platform at the moment is that when I come into office, the first thing is to ensure that I review whatever constitution that we have and ensure that it runs through like the international constitution or the bylaws that we have to govern the game of handball in Ghana. As we sit here, I don't even know the kind of constitution that we are using, because you go out there, you raise any issue concerning the upcoming elections, and you are told this thing has been changed. It was changed by who? When was it done? What is the constitution saying, and what kind of constitution are we using? I made a harmless appeal to the executives that they should provide me with the constitution that we are operating with currently. And as I sit here, I don't even have it. And I've given them notification to that effect.
Oh, so you are coming to lead an association. You have passion for that association.
Yes.
You've been in the background or
Yes.
in the mix of it.
Yes.
For close to 3 decades.
Okay.
And you are saying that some of the things that you do don't conform with the international laid down rules.
Yeah.
Is Handball Association of Ghana not a full member of the world body?
The Handball Association of Ghana is a full member of the world body. First of all, let me commend them, at least for staying active to this age. The executives are doing their bit, but I want you to understand that what we are doing, there are people who have ideas and can do it far better than we are seeing. What am I saying? Look at these elections that we are going to have at the moment. We have 4 days to the elections. As we sit here, nobody knows the venue. Nobody knows the agenda.
You too, you don't know.
I don't know. I can tell you in authority. I don't know.
But you went for a meeting, and then you did the balloting yesterday or 2 days ago. There was balloting. They have been balloting. If you didn't even go, your reps were there. Were you not told about everything?
I can't sit here on the national television and then tell the whole world that I have no idea about where the elections are going to be held and the agenda for the elections. That is why I'm saying that when I come, the first thing that I will do is to review the constitution and make sure that it conforms to the world constitution or the bylaws that we have. When the IHF is going to have any ordinary congress or elective congress, 10 months to the elections, information are being circulated and everybody knows what is going to happen. Agenda not less than 6 weeks must be given to delegates and all those who are going to partake in that elections. As you sit here, 4 days to elections, and I'm telling you, I don't have the venue. I don't know what is happening. And even those who claim to be part of or members of the delegate, how are they selected? Was I informed? Was I included in the decision making? Initially, when I was going for the forms and I asked all these documents, I was told I wasn't a contestant by then until I submit my forms. All the other documents that are supposed to be given to me will be given to me. I have submitted my form. When I submitted my forms,
how many weeks or days have you submitted your forms? Or did you put your form and submitted?
The announcement came out. This is a national election.
Yes.
The announcement came out on the 20th of May.
Okay.
That the nominations will be opened very soon. And the nominations were opened on 25th of May. 25th, national elections, do you know the time it was closed? 28th. So virtually it was 4 days. 4 days, then they close the nomination. From which constitution are we operating? That you open the nominations 4 days, then you close it. You don't give the participants or you don't give the contestants room to operate. And now we have 16 regions who are going to be part of these elections. When am I going to start my campaign? Where am I going? And if you make a harmless appeal to them that no, the term is so close, the term is not conducive, let us open it, let us communicate to everybody to be sure of what is happening, then you are seen as somebody who is bringing something different on board.
So with your communication and everything, are you sure the GOC, which is the Olympic body, aware of this upcoming Congress? Are the relevant authorities, the National Sports Authority with the mandate to really supervise the development of sports in this country, are they aware that you'll be having your Congress on Saturday?
Yeah.
Are you sure you are not privy to it?
Yeah.
So that I ask you my next set of questions.
Yeah. One person that I will sit here and comment for what he has done, and I'm sure if he is aware, I presume that maybe other people are also aware of what is happening. Is the DG. I'm talking about the Director General,
Professor Chimesi.
Professor Chimesi. The man has been so awesome. Why am I saying this? Is one person, had it not been him, even my nomination form wouldn't have been accepted. Yes, when it was time for me to pick the form, I went there to pick the form, and when I was submitting it, you know, the caveat that they brought, that you can give it to your regional executive to endorse you, or the national executives should endorse you. I went to the national executives for my endorsement, and the national executives were not even prepared to endorse my form. If you take the national office, irrespective of the number of people that will pick the forms, it is your duty to endorse everybody. And then the secretary was telling me that when he signs my form for me, it will not be morally right for him to do that. And I asked, are we doing moral work or we are doing constitutional work? You have the mandate to be in office as Secretary General, and when I've brought my form for you to sign, then you are telling me that you have signed for one candidate. So
what does the rule say? What does the rule say?
The rule is that once you are the secretary,
you have to sign for everybody.
If anybody comes with a form, what is your duty in being in office?
Is there no ceiling? Is there no cap?
There's no cap.
Okay, so anybody that comes in with their form, the secretary has the right
yes.
to the number of people he has to endorse it.
Yes.
That he has seen the document,
and
then the document is in conformity.
And it took the intervention of the Director General to do this. Yes.
Okay. So, Paul, when the delegate decide to give you the note on Saturday at your venue that they will tell you, what are some of the immediate things? Because for a national body, key things like getting a functional website, always updating the website, giving us information, getting resource persons to develop the game. We have 16 regions now. How sure are we that when the delegates give you the note, within these 4 years, we are going to see handball in all the 16 regions being played? We are going to see umpires and match officials getting constant training and getting the upgrades. We are going to get support to really make sure that you run with everything, and that you won't come with the excuse with your executives, with the excuse that you're waiting for budget from the National Sports Authority and the Ministry of Youth and Sport, and it is not coming. So you're all sitting down idle waiting, and then the sports will be dying. What is the plan that you have with you and your administration? What will be the plan for the school system, for the tertiary institutions? How is it going to be done? The Catch Them Young programs. What are we supposed to see? All these things are things that we see on the international level. So, dear administration, what are we going to see, and how soon should we expect it? The first 6 months, after 4 years? Well, how are you going to do it? Just let Ghanaians know, so that we know the next delegate that will come or candidates that will come will also tell us, so that we know the vision and the forward march of Handball Association of Ghana. Tell us something.
Yeah, thank you very much to you. There's this adage in Akan that Kwatrikwasi Obama Ontuma Tienidin. And if a blind person says he will throw a stone against you, it's either he's stepping on one or he's holding one. And that is the reason why. If anybody says he's coming into handball and then transform handball, ask that person what that person has done before. This morning I'm not feeling well, but because I saw this as very important and it's on your show, that is the reason why I came to at least explain 1 or 2 things to the masses out there. Yes, I have done it before. When I took over as the regional president, nobody handed anything to me as handing over note. But I want to set a precedence. So I said, I am going to ensure that everything that has to go to the newly elected people, they will have it, from the bank account, from whatever, handing over everything which has to go to them. I'm taking my time and I will tabulate everything on paper, and where it has to come with physicals, I will give everything with witnesses, and you'll be there to witness all these ones. When I took over, I'm a media person, a friend to the media, and I want to make sure that the game goes on. The whole of this universe, I'm talking about the entire world, Greater Accra Handball, in terms of milestone and then the mileage, it became 4th in terms of communication and how our activities are done. You are talking about website and updating the website. we did that. And because of what we did out there for people to see and how people were following that is the reason why Ghana Gas came on board to support us. And I'm telling you that anybody out there who is ready or prepared to support your association, the person will look out for what you are doing, what is going to benefit from that one before he comes on board. If we are not doing things right, Ghana Gas will never come to our aid. And I believe you that we have a lot of companies out there who are just waiting for Kofi Yesu to take the mantle, and you will see a change in Ghana Handball Association. You will see it, and it will not be long. It's coming.
It's been a while we saw the national team participate in Africa and even the world event. Are you promising us that should the delegates give you the mantle, we are going to see an active national team where selection will be fair based on competence and everything? Are we going to see a junior team?
You see, when I took over as the Greater Accra president, Greater Accra, no player was given this swag award and other things. The 4 years that I took charge, the association won swag award. So I probed further to find out why the players are not getting the awards per their criteria. Even if you excel in the local front, there's a need for you to go out there, that is, be part of international tournament. So I broke a deal with Nigerians, and we started this tournament, the Chief Ochehu tournament, that Ghanaians were traveling to Nigeria to have that tournament. Because if you have that international tournament, it will add up to your CV, and when you are being picked, I did all this. Even that one, Ghana wasn't qualifying because I was not frontiering the national affairs. But the regional, I made sure we had that collaboration with Nigeria, and we were going there. But the police team had opportunity to be there. One of the Air Force teams also went out there to be part of that, and that relationship is there. That today, if any team wants to go to Nigeria to be part of it, even in the regional basis, I was doing that one. So how much more getting the national nod, and I will not ensure that Ghana will go out there.
I guess you're aware that the regional level is not as cumbersome as the national level. The national level takes time, everything. You need to always coordinate with all the 16 regions, make sure that everybody, the school system, everybody really falls in line. Now, you are coming at a time that a whole lot of expectation are there for us. We are going for Tokyo Olympics, and nobody mentions handball because we've seen handball on the quiet for a while now, so nobody is even dreaming. But it is an Olympic sport, and are we going to see, because the Olympic cycle is a 4-year something? Yes. Should they give you the nod this Saturday? Are you promising us that you make sure that we can really raise a team that
I am not promising heavens to Ghanaians, or I'm not promising heavens when I'm taking over as the president of Ghana Handball Association. Tomorrow there's going to be African event. Yes, you asked that one, even not the Tokyo one. Is Ghana taking part? That is taking place at our backyard. Yes. In Yaoundé. Yes. In Cameroon. Is Ghana taking part? And why are you not going? It's all because of our planning and how we can get there. If you don't have the people who have the technocrats to think and then ensure that they prepare themselves towards an event, it will be very difficult for you to get there. That is why I'm saying that when I come, the first thing is a review. And when the review comes, then we can have the technocrats that can change things and will make the issues that we want to see in Ghana handball happens. It is so unfortunate that we have events going on in our backyard here.
2023, Ghana is hosting the African Games. Should he be given the nod as the president for the Handball Association of Ghana? Are you promising us that in the next 2 years, before 2023, we are going to get a team for the African Games, a winsome team, not a team to participate?
For that one, I need to see what we have on paper, and also how the games or the teams have been selected into the 2023 event that is going to take place here. I know some events have been selected. I have no idea whether handball is part of. If handball is part of, whatever has been built, when I come, I will ensure I will strengthen it, and then Ghana will be there to do the right thing or the needful.
Well, viewers, thank you very much for your time. This is Kofi Yesu Dadzie, a passionate young man wanting to lead the Handball Association of Ghana for the next 4 years. They will be going to Congress this coming Saturday, and trust us, we'll try and fish out exactly where the venue will be, whether they will do it virtual or wherever the venue will be, and then see exactly what is the new frontier. It's not the only person. My check says that there are 2 more personalities that are going for it, and other positions that will be at stake. I'm hoping that all the delegates from the 16 regions will be able to make it, so that we have a new wind of change, because everybody there really wants to see handball flourish in this country. And so I salute the security services and the sports officers for really making sure that the sport still stays alive, and everybody that has been part of this drive to make it work, the GOC and everybody. We are hoping that you keep an eye on it, so that at least when we're talking about sporting disciplines in this country, we'll make sure that handball takes its rightful place, so that we can also rub shoulders with the rest of the world. We have some good players, but hey, trust us. But we'll get some of the aspirants also here to really come and share their thoughts with us. And so on this note, we say thank you for doing the watching. Thank you, Paul Yesu, Kofi Dadzie, and everybody for really helping us to do this. Director and everybody, we say thank you. The page returns. Okay, chipping in 30 seconds. We're going.
Yes, thank you very much. Before I leave, all that I'm pleading with the National Executive is that they must be fair in their dealings with these elections.
Okay.
Because you can't go for a national elections like the Hague elections, and 3 days or 4 days to the time, we don't know the venue, we don't know the agenda, and the delegates, those who have been selected, how were they selected? The other institutions, like the colleges of education, the
30 seconds
technical
so the issues they are watching.
Have they all been communicated to effectively, so that they can bring their
That is the passion. And let me say thank you very much, Professor Peter Chumesi, for the good work you are doing, Director General of the National Sports Authority. Thanks for doing the watching, and a thumbs up, and we'll meet at the other side. That's all for page today. The page is there in same time tomorrow. Bye for now.